Alright guys, I am back with my review of the Ring of Honor TV show for December 7th, 2013. And this is Pursuit Night 2. And this one starts off with Outlaw Inc. versus the American Wolves. And I thought this was a pretty good match here. About halfway through, Red Dragon comes out, and they take Homicide's wig and mask. Then when it comes back from commercial, they're just gone. But I'm looking forward to a backstage promo with Red Dragon wearing the wig and mask. So I guess Outlaw Inc. are baby faces, and I'm trying to remember if something else happened in this match. I feel like there was something else I wanted to mention, but Eddie Kingston gets Davey Richards up, and Homicide hits the Bulldog on Davey Richards for the win. And once again, the American Wolves are putting more guys over because they're leaving the company. And then we get a backstage promo with Matt Taven talking about his match against Tommaso Ciampa at Final Battle. And Taven did all the talking here. There was no Truth Martini, and I thought he did a pretty good job with that. And that was one of his weaker points, so this was good. Oh my god. This next match is the Four Corners Survival match. And you got Michael Elgin, Roderick Strong, Jay Lethal, and Matt Taven. And Matt Taven comes out with Truth Martini, Scarlett, and a whole crap load of hoopla hotties. There were like 5 girls here. I'm talking a busload of them hoes. And they walk to the ring, and they climb in, and this blonde girl, she cannot get into the ring. I've seen some people, there was a live show I went to, and they had some TV guy try to get in the ring, and he was messing it up and tripping all over the place. This guy looked amazing compared to this girl. She was like stuck between the bottom and middle rope and couldn't move. It was so embarrassing. She was wearing these platform shoes and she couldn't really walk on the ring. Oh my god, it was so funny. Watch this match just to see this chick. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So eventually they leave the ring. They don't stick around. They leave. It's only Truth and Scarlett that stay. And the match was good. Jay Lethal elbow drops Taven through a table on the outside. It comes down to Roderick and Elgin. They're hitting each other with everything, and Elgin hits the spinning powerbomb for the win. So of course Elgin is in the triple threat title match at Final Battle, so it makes sense he would go over here, but yeah, this was a good match. I was rewinding my DVR to watch that girl try to get in the ring again. And I did, but then I was fast forwarding it, and the whole thing just shut off entirely. That girl was so bad it broke my DVR. But seriously, I've had this issue happen to me twice now, only watching Ring of Honor. For some reason, if you fast forward or rewind at full speed, sometimes it'll just shut off the DVR and the whole thing has to load again. It's very bizarre. But god, that girl, it's so fun. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. It is so good. Please watch this. It's so bad. But I'm not saying that I could do, well, I have to hope I could do better. I've never had to get into a wrestling ring, but there is no way anybody else on earth could be this bad. It is so, just, her legs are like hanging out of the ring and she's holding on. It's, I can't describe it. But what happens? Oh, so we get an awesome heel promo by Adam Cole. One of his best promos ever, I would say. And then Jay Briscoe comes out for this interview with Steve Corino, and he says he wants to fight. He wants to defend his title tonight, his world title. And then Silas Young runs out. I think it's Silas Young, and then Mark Briscoe follows him, so they're still doing the Silas Young, Mark Briscoe thing. And then while they're fighting, Adam Cole runs out, and Jay Briscoe starts fighting Adam Cole. Then Michael Elgin runs out and he starts fighting with Jay Briscoe, and he goes to powerbomb Jay. Adam Cole super kicks Elgin, lays Jay out with the title, then he holds up both belts, throws Jay's belt down in disgust, and holds up the world title to end the show. And it was a good show. It was actually an amazing show just because of that girl. So yeah, you had the God, I'm completely lost right now. I can't even remember what the first match was here. It was the tag match with the American Wolves and Outlaw Inc. And that was a good match. The Four Corner Survival match was awesome. And the final segment was good. With just 2 matches, I was thinking, well, this is kind of an average show, but I really did like the final segment with Jay Briscoe, Cole, and Michael Elgin. So this was a good show. Anyways, that's my review. Hope you guys liked the video, and thanks for watching.